Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. Today I will introduce our report which compare human resource management practice between two fashion company, UNIQLO and Abidin. We choose these two company because they work in the same industry but they are very different in terms of size, strategy and work culture. UNIQLO is a global brand from Japan, known for its lifewear concept, strong training system and high customer service standard. Meanwhile, Abidin is a well-established Malaysian company that focus on affordable fashion and meeting the need of local customer. In this report, we focus on four main HRM aspects. The first one is training and development, where we look at how each company train and improve the skill of their employees. The second aspect is performance evaluation, which show how good company measure and monitor employee performance. The third aspect is occupational safety and health. This is important because the fashion retail industry involves physical tasks, customer service and store operation. And the last aspect is employee right and discipline, which include how good company protect employee welfare and handle disciplinary issue. Overall, this introduction explains why we selected UNIQLO and Abidin and what HRM area we will compare. The aim of our study is to understand the strength and weakness of both company and identify good HRM practice for the future.
Next, I want to talk about comparative analysis, which is training and development and performance evaluation. First, for training and development, UNIQLO use a highly structured and globally standardized training system. Their training follow the UNIQLO way, which set clear expectations for employee behavior, customer service and store operations. From the first day, employees receive a detailed induction program, followed by on-the-job training, digital learning modules and structured leadership programs such as the UNIQLO Manager Candidates Program. This approach helps UNIQLO prepare employees not only for daily operation but also for long-term career development. Abidin, on the other hand, applies a more flexible and store-based approach. Training quality varies between outlets because each branch manages training differently. Abidin focus mainly on practice skills such as customer service, cashiering, product handling and visual merchandising. Most training is done through on-the-job learning, but it is not fully standardized. Leadership development is less structured and mainly depend on experience and manager evaluation. Overall, UNIQLO offers a more consistent and feature-oriented development system, while Abidin focus more on immediate operational needs. Second, for performance evaluation, UNIQLO use a competency-based appraisal system. Employees are evaluated based on customer service, teamwork, professionalism, communication, and leadership potential. UNIQLO also measure performance using sales data, customer feedback, attendance, and cashier accuracy. One of their strengths is frequent feedback, including monthly check-ins, quarterly reviews, and annual appraisals. This continuous evaluation helps employees improve quickly and stay aligned with company goals. For Abidin, performance evaluation is more traditional and less frequent. Most branches conduct annual or semi-annual appraisals focusing on sales performance, attendance, punctuality, and discipline. Because managers control most of the evaluation process, the result may vary between outlets. Abidin also provide rewards such as salary increments and promotion, but the connection between performance and reward is not as clear or structured as UNIQLO.
Comparative analysis for occupational safety and health. Abidin, Basic Safety Compliance (OSH) Act 1994, training limited to onboarding only. Store supervisors handle safety, inconsistent enforcement across branches, and reactive approach, training only after incidents. For UNIQLO, Global Standardized OSH System, mandatory safety training, lifting, hazard and emergency drills. Also, daily safety checklist and reporting, regular internal audits and strong preventive culture. Other than that, employee discipline for Abidin, traditional system, verbal written termination, based on Malaysian labor law, issues attendance, punctuality, customer service, depends heavily on manager distraction and potential inconsistency and unfairness. For UNIQLO, highly standardized global framework, discipline integrated into performance system, focus on coaching and improvement plans, clear SOPs and documentations, and lastly, consistent across all outlets.
I will be present the discussion of findings by comparing Abidin and UNIQLO in 4 HRM practice based on familiarity, different strength and weakness. Firstly is training and development. In terms of familiarity, Both Padini and UNIQLO provide structured onboarding, in-store training, and on-the-job learning under supervisor. For difference, UNIQLO applies a globally standardized training system with leadership development, while Padini focus on basic retail skill using a local approach. The strength of UNIQLO is its clear career pathway, while Padini's strength is its flexible and employee-friendly training. However, UNIQLO's weakness is that its training can be stressful. But Padini's weakness is the lack of standardization across outlets. Second is performance evaluation. For cumulative, both companies evaluate employee based on customer service, teamwork, punctuality, and sales. In terms of difference, UNIQLO use formal KPI and structure appraisal, while Padini relies on store-level assessment. UNIQLO's strength is its transparency and objectivity, where Padini's strength is its simple and flexible evaluation process. The weakness of UNIQLO is employee stress, while Padini faces inconsistency and subjectivity. Third is occupational safety and health. For similarities, both companies follow basic retail safety procedure and emergency guidelines. For difference, UNIQLO use a global OSH system with audit, while Padini follow local Malaysian safety regulation. UNIQLO's strength is strong compliance, while Padini's strength is practical and easy to follow procedure. However, UNIQLO's weakness is heavy documentation, while Padini's weakness is uneven safety standard between outlets. Lastly is employees' right and discipline. For similarities, both companies comply with Malaysian labour law and apply progressive discipline. For differences, UNIQLO use a global code of conduct and whistleblowing system, while Padini applies a local and flexible approach. UNIQLO's strength is strong ethics and transparency, while Padini's strength is cultural flexibility. UNIQLO's weakness is rigidity, while Padini's weakness is lack of fairness consistency. Both organizations show strong practice, but each also shares weakness based on their management style and business strategy.
Based on our comparison, we found that UNIQLO and Padini use very different HRM approaches. UNIQLO applies a very structured and standardized system, especially in training, performance evaluation, safety, and discipline. Their processes are preventive and consistent because they follow global frameworks. This helps them maintain high service quality and strong employees development. Padini, on the other hand, use more flexible and localist approach that fits the Malaysian retail environment. Their training is mostly on the job, safety depends on each store, and discipline is handled individually by managers. This makes Padini more adaptable, but it also causes inconsistency between outlets in terms of employee development, safety practice, and fairness. So overall, UNIQLO is strong in standardization and long-term growth, while Padini is strong in practicality and local responsiveness.
I will share our key recommendation for Padini and UNIQLO based on our HR analysis. Starting with Padini, first, implement a unified training program across all outlets to ensure equal opportunities and consistent service quality. Second, establish a regular performance appraisal system with clear KPIs and feedback session to help employees improve. Third, enhance workplace safety with audits, precautionary training, and hazard reporting system. Fourth, standardize disciplinary procedures to ensure fairness and build trust. Finally, adopt digital HR tool for training, performance tracking, and reporting, which will streamline operations across stores. For UNIQLO, first, localize global policies to better suit Malaysian employees and reduce work pressure. Second, improve work-life balance through flexible schedule, wellness program, psychological support. Third, provide greater recognitions and growth opportunities for part-time and entry-level staff to boost motivation and reduce turnover. Fourth, simplify and digitalize administrative procedures to improve efficiency. Finally, offer cultural competency and communication training for managers to strengthen relationship and foster a supportive work environment. In short, this strategy focuses on enhancing training, performance, employees' well-being, and operational efficiency, ensuring both companies can better support their workforce and improve overall performance. Thank you.